Hey everybody, it's Keegan here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another vlog video once again. And this is also going to be my first vlog video for 2025. And right now we're in my car. I was having A&W for lunch. I just finished eating a few minutes ago, and I figured why not make a vlog video while I'm out here. Anyways, this is going to be vlog number 92, and today it is Monday, January 6th, 2025, and the time right now is 1:39 p.m. And today's vlog is going to be a Storytime related vlog. I haven't done one of these types of vlogs in quite a while. It's actually been a few months since my last Storytime. But the other day, while I was out for a drive, I don't know how, but I randomly thought about this story in my head while I was driving, something that happened a couple of years ago, since all my Storytime videos relate to around something that happened in my life. But I don't know how this happened out of the blue, but this story randomly popped up while I was driving, and it involves my encounter with PETA. Yep, the animal rights organization PETA. I'm sure most of you people have heard of PETA and are probably aware of them, but for those of you who don't know what PETA is, in a nutshell, they're an animal rights activist group that's been around since the 1980s. Well, 1980 was the year they were founded, so this year marks their 45th anniversary of when they started. Anyways, their main goal is to bring public awareness on animal cruelty, expose companies and organizations for animal cruelty, and promote veganism, that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure you can probably get the picture of what PETA stands for. While they are probably one of the most famous animal rights organizations out there, they've had a number of controversies over the years since their founding back in 1980. I'm not really going to go into too much details of all the controversies they've done, but I'll just name like a few of them before we get into the main story. PETA was criticized for some of their protesting methods and some of their campaigns they used to promote their brand and cause. They've gotten backlash for criticizing Steve Irwin on the anniversary of his death, which was really, really stupid of them to do. Like, I don't know why they would do that let alone do it on the anniversary of his death. Like, that's just disrespectful. And they've been known for being a little bit overreactive with the deaths of animals in video games. Probably most notably in Battlefield 3 in the campaign. I don't know if anyone's ever played Battlefield 3, but if you've played it, you might know I think it was the third mission of the campaign, there's a quick time event where you're trying to sneak past some enemies and there's a rat trying to bite you and you got to kill the rat before the rat could potentially alert your position. So PETA took offense to that, saying it was promoting animal cruelty. But probably the most notorious thing PETA has ever done was back in 2003 when they had the balls to compare animal cruelty at a slaughterhouse to what happened in the Holocaust, which I know they weren't trying to be anti-Semitic or anything, but comparing anything to the Holocaust or any tragic event in history is really, really a bad idea and was done out of bad taste. Like, I can understand they were trying to promote veganism and trying to protest animal cruelty, but comparing that stuff to the Holocaust is a big no-no, and of course they got into a lot of trouble for that. But I'm not really here to cover the controversies of PETA. If you want to hear more about the controversies, I suggest checking out some other videos on YouTube. There's plenty of other videos covering the controversies of PETA. But let's get into the main part of the video, the story of my encounter with PETA. So this story happened all the way back in the spring of 2018. I believe it was in the month of May or April of that year. I kind of don't remember. But at the time when this story happened, I was 16 years old. And it all happened on a Saturday. So me, my mom, my cousins, and their mom, we were all going out to a farmer's market. I don't usually go to these kind of things, but I didn't really have much going on that day when I went, so I decided to just tag along and to keep the kids entertained while we were there. So we were just there looking around, looking at all the different vendors, because at a farmer's market you see a lot of homemade stuff like homemade food, crafts, and stuff like that. If you've been to a farmer's market before, then you probably know what to expect, but I didn't buy anything that day from what I remember. I was just there, just looking around, but it was a nice looking around at all the different vendors and seeing what they were selling and stuff. So we were there for a good hour or so. We were there for quite a while. And nothing really happened while we were there. But it wouldn't be until we were getting ready to leave. We were getting out of the building to go back to the car. And it was then when we were getting out of the building, we saw a group of PETA activists all lined up protesting, carrying signs that says, "Say no to cruelty, go vegan," or something like that. I think that's how that sign went. I don't know, but there was a lot of different signs that said different things, and one of them had a picture of a baby cow and stuff, because there was some dairy products being sold at the farmer's market. And I remember saying, "Hey, look, Mom, it's PETA right there." Yeah, and I remember some of the protesters were dressed up as cows, and yeah, it was definitely something, I can tell you that. But it really made my day that day when I saw PETA, because I didn't think I'd ever see some PETA activists in person. But it's so different seeing it in person rather than seeing it on social media or on the news or anything like that. But it was definitely something, I'll say that. I don't know how I forgot about this, but it suddenly just occurred to me while I was driving the other day that this story popped up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the story. Not much after that. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to leave a like, comment below, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Have you encountered PETA or any activist group in person? Let me know in the comments below. I would be interested in hearing your story. But until next time, this is Keegan Shepherd signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you all later. And yeah, have a good one, everybody. Peace out. Bye-bye.